little things like that. Being really indirect about the posts are really important too. So you have your direct posts and you have your indirect posts. The indirect ones are the ones that actually matter the most because people are going to start watching for those. It's like a TV show. You have this TV show, it's really, really awesome, and then bam, there's a commercial, right? So the commercial is your product post, but the rest is everything else that's happening in your world. If you don't think people are watching your Facebook or your Instagram, they're watching. They may not be commenting or liking on your stuff, but they're watching. So really stay positive. I've seen situations where you have one bad day. One bad day can ruin your entire business. You get really, really upset and you post or the wrong political post. There's tons of different ways that you can be negative in people's eyes. So think about it this way. You have 50 people that are watching. These 50 people haven't liked or commented any of your pictures, but they're watching, right? They're waiting for that one time that you're either going to screw up or they're ready to join. So that one time you do screw up, you could have just lost 25 potential people that are going to make you a millionaire. Those 25 people are no longer going to make you any money because you were just negative. Guys, I've had struggles for the last year. Like I have had ups and downs, complete ups and downs, like awful things that would normally bring me down completely to rock bottom. I always found the silver lining. There's always a reason that's happening. There's always a positive reason that's happening. No matter what it is, find the silver lining. There's going to be something awesome to post about it. You're going through that so you can help other people go through that, no matter what it is. Let's talk about interaction really quick before we finish up. When you have your Facebook, do you notice a difference when you're not interacting with people? So not posting an interactive post, maybe asking what favorite tattoo artist is or what to cook for dinner, those type of posts I like to do for interaction. Do you notice that people just maybe go silent, or how do you build your interaction?
That's a tough one because I'm just learning a lot of this Facebook stuff. I don't even know. Holly's teaching me so much. Gosh, I don't even know what to say to that.
So I think they say that only like 11% of your friends actually see the stuff that you're posting. And so it's really important to engage people. So the other day I posted Cafe Rio or Costa Vida. Talk about all the and I got like 50 hits on that, 50 comments, like within, no time flat. But those are people that now when I'm posting my business stuff, those people are now going to see my posts. So anytime you can engage people, ask questions, it's awesome.
So I don't know how many people have got John Eric's social media training, but the way
love him.
is awesome. The way he explains it is a like is a handshake, a comment is a hug. People, when you interact with people, it builds that relationship. And to build your business on social media, you need to build relationships. People want to know you and they want you to know them. So liking, commenting, and all that is crucial in order to create that interaction.
You just don't interact.
You just don't do anything.
Actually, I didn't do a whole lot, but I did post a deal the other day. It was he who is not sinned may cast the first stone. That was kind of the first time I'd ever just written something and thrown it out there. And it blew me away how many people that I had no clue who they were that were commenting from like my friends' friends, and it was just nuts to me.
That's awesome. Can I add one?
No. Back off. It would be the first time I dropped you.
Actually, every single morning I get a notification for whose birthday it is that day. I make sure I wish everybody a happy birthday every single day for the same reason. It creates that interaction on social media.
There's children.
I think she's blushing.
Okay, so just a couple of little quick things. Make sure your Facebook friends list is set to private and your profile. The reason I say that is because people are gonna scroll through your stuff to see who you are and why you're adding them on Facebook. So make sure those things are private, and the friends list keep private as well so people don't go in and try and be friends with all of your friends. Just something to kind of watch your back. And then what I personally do is every single motivational post that I have is set to public. I make sure that, you know, sometimes I'll do pictures of Ashton or me and Ashton with a really awesome quote, or every single morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, I post something motivational. That is always public, because when people go, I add them on Facebook, those people are gonna go look at my profile and that's all they're gonna see. They're not gonna see anything at works. They're gonna see all of these awesome quotes. So those are things that you wanna probably start doing if you're not already doing it.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So I see a lot of people posting about their religious beliefs and their sexual beliefs and all that stuff. That's just a no-no, isn't it?
No, I don't know. I can't.
I mean,
I personally,
does it turn people away when you're doing that kind of stuff?
It can.
Especially if you're being rank about it.
I say watch how you say things. Obviously, you want to be somewhat politically correct. It's your business, so if you want people that follow the same kind of beliefs that you follow, absolutely. If you're wanting everyone, then stay politically correct. I personally, I believe in God, so I talk about it.
Yeah, but
That's just, you know, it's what I do, but not everybody.
it's the more
does
the
that.
negative stuff they're talking about instead of
Right.
that kind of stuff or that kind of stuff.
I would watch the way you word things. Absolutely. Like, I try not to use swear words or profanity or post, like terrible drunken nights. You know, those are things that I try not to post about. Because you do have to be cautious. It is a business. You have your name out there. You want to be, you know, you want to have integrity. So, any other questions before we close?
I'm here.
Yes, dear.
Oh, I just wanted to make a comment. So, and I probably heard this from one of you guys somewhere. Go back and review your posts that you put on there and really step outside of yourself and look at what you're posting and ask yourself, would I do business with you?
Good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we going to take a selfie of all of us?
Yeah.
Talk about selfies.
Selfies are important. Pictures are seriously the most important.
Can I use your selfie stick?
Yeah. They're super important because they show your journey. They show your adventure. People like to see that you're doing it because talk is cheap. Like, you can say all these awesome things are happening, but when they don't see the smile on your face, they're not going to believe you. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. To make your friends list private, you have to do it from your computer?
Yes.
Because I tried from my phone.
Or you can go onto the actual website on your browser. It's like you just have to go to your browser and go to Facebook full website instead of.
But not from the app.
No. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture.
So if you don't know, Holly's the selfie queen. She can get everyone in the room in a picture.
Normally with just my arm, but I'm gonna use.
Hey, Holly.
this today.
I'd say post what you want to attract.
Yeah.
If you're negative about yourself, nobody's going to want to be on there.
You're not selling a product, you're sharing your product, but you are selling yourself. And I don't mean that.
I'm available to Stein. Okay.
Well, she can get everyone in the room, but she's being shy.
Hey, I don't want to bring out my monkey arms today. It's embarrassing, man.
Okay, you guys ready?
No.
Oh wait, hold back in the corner.
I don't know how to use this damn stick. I mean, sorry.
right, smile.
Jeez.
Put your fingers.
3,
Really?
2, 1.
Okay.
Damn, are good.
Okay, done. Are you gonna try to keep one of us?
No, I am not. I'm the worst tagger possible.
Are we done?
How do I set a timer? You just push the timer
Push the
button.
timer.
You might not have the right iOS. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Yes. Oh.
You guys post, I'm a grammar Nazi. I'm a huge, check your spelling.
It builds really good interaction if you don't,
I
though.
know, but it's really hard.
It's all about the interaction. Too bad I talk text. I can't correct myself. I take
Anybody have a problem if we do the raffle basket right now? Okay. So you guys, what's our total on this right now? We've raised $350 today.
And there's another 400 or 500 from ticket purchases that is also going to the domestic violence.
Can you tell she's mine? Okay, does everybody have their tickets out? 4. Okay, 4, 5, 7. Who's still in? 8, 9, 7. Megan. Oh my gosh. Take night. Congratulations. Okay. Okay, you guys, we are gonna do another diamond giveaway. And this is another special person in my life. This is my mom. Yes, I got my height from her. Okay, get your
Hey,
back. Your
you two look over here.
yes. I know. I want to win this one. Yes. Hold on.
Excuse me, I said it too.
This way.
Look at me.
This way you do.
Got it. Sorry.
All right. Okay. In here is a whole bag of treasures. I didn't know what to do. He said, I'm brand new diamond, by the way. It's been very recent, so I'm really doing a lot of stuff, but this is cool. It's very cool.
You're not new at being cool, though. It's awesome.
I like you. I'm like you, Tina.
I did learn cool from her.
Okay, we have,
Yes.
yes. And we have an organizer because the good Lord knows how much I need to be organized, and so I'm just trying to help somebody out here. And this is the key to all of it, kids. Water. Lots of water. And then here's some little greenies. Right in there. Little green. Here's some blitz cards for, yeah, Don Pilkington can tell you how to blitz. That man is a blitzing machine. And then, I'm a little bit of a God type girl. I love him.
Oh, it's my guy! I love him!
And you might win this book. Anyway, Joel Osteen, I love the guy. I love your guy. So here's some inspirational reading. Every day is a Friday. I want every day to be a Friday for me one of these days.
Do you have that shirt?
I probably do. And this is your 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It always happens. 2:30 in the afternoon. It's like, anyway, this will wake up your ancestors. And you need a little bit of Thanksgiving. So here's 2 little yummy, smelly Thanksgiving pumpkin candles. Okay, McKenna, you can draw. Let's put all that stuff back in. Okay. And Tenny's gonna pay you to draw her name, but don't take it. Don't take it. That's called a bribe. Grandma learned about bribes because she works in the prison.
You can look this again.
Going out of there, baby.
Glenda.
There you go.
Okay.
Am I done?
Yeah, for a minute.
That makes sound good.
She's not, public speaking is not her forte.
Great.
Okay. So, for my diamond gift, I got you a new binder with the covers in there so that you can print off your binder to show everybody. I got a lanyard because I don't know what to do without a lanyard around my neck. Wow sample. A gratitude journal, and it was my favorite color. It's shiny. Shiny. Sparkle. It's my favorite color. And then I found this awesome little sign that says, when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. And it just happened to be in black and green. Okay. So, Ashton's gonna pick a name.
Brittany Peterson.
Okay, and you guys, real quick, I know we have a couple of people leaving, so I want to make sure that we get our promotions in really, really fast. I'm springing this on Kylie, I'm sorry. Okay. So, this month we had, oh, honey, I'm sorry. We had a few promotions. This girl deserves recognition, even though she's in California. Miss Jillian Horn, promoted to executive. Taylor Satterwhite couldn't be here either, but she went executive. Aunt Patty Earl couldn't be here, but she went executive. Mr. Roy Baum went Ruby. And then Brittany Peterson went executive. But as of today, she's 13 BB away from Ruby, so we're just going to go ahead and celebrate her. And then my mom went diamond. And her paper got smudged on the ring. That's okay, I'll frame it, honey. Okay. So, to celebrate, I bought her her favorite candy.
Sapphires immediately following.
Yes.
I will enjoy.
I got her.
You're making ball, aren't you? You're making ball for all these people.
Maybe.
Tissues right there.
I got her You Are a Badass.
Yeah.
If you guys do not have this book, you've got to get this book. My mother has never realized the power and strength that she has my whole life. And I finally feel like she's coming into it. One more thing. Just in case. Oh, I can't marry you. I'm already married, I can't do it. And here's your diamond mother's ring.
Oh,
And what's fun is I'm a mommy too now, and Kenna and I have matching rings for you. Oh, this is just too awesome. That's beautiful. I hope it fits. It will. Okay, so congratulations and okay, Kylie. Our double diamond Kylie. Woo! Thank you. Thank you.
It's getting late in the afternoon. Who needs a little energy? Yeah. Okay, everybody, stand up, please. Stand up. Okay. Yep, shake out. Okay, I need you to repeat after me. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. I freaking rock. I freaking rock. Okay, you guys, come on. We need some more energy. Okay. Okay, I want you to I want you to find someone next to you. 3 people. Give them high fives right now. Okay, let's try that again. Are you ready? Okay, repeat after me. I freaking rock. I freaking rock. I freaking rock. Okay, if you've been in this business for more than 3 years, please sit down. If you have been in this business for more than 3 years, please sit down. Sit down, Kimberly. If you've been in this business for more than 2 years, please sit down. Great. If you've been in this business for more than a year, please sit down. If you've been in this business more than 6 months, please sit down. Okay, if you've been in this business more than 5 months, sit down. 4 months, please sit down. 3 months, please sit down. 2 months, please sit down. 1 month. Okay, 3 weeks. If you've been in for more than 3 weeks, please sit down. 2 weeks? 1 week. Okay, if you've been in this business, how long have you been in the business?
I got all my stuff yesterday.
She got yesterday. Signed up, people. How about you? You signed up Monday. Okay, so congratulations. Welcome to It Works. Have you tried an energy yet? It's great stuff. Okay, and also Paige and I found out that if you mix it with vodka, we call it a dirty Mountain Dew. It actually does taste like Mountain Dew. It's really good. Oh, I'm so sorry. Say again. You joined today? Oh my God. Yes. Okay, you get to try our greens chews. Okay. Okay, you guys. This is awesome. Okay, I got a question for you. Tell me something you can make more of. Cariana? Cariana's perfect example. You can make more babies. What else can you make more of? Money. You can make more money. What else? Candy. Time you cannot make more of. Right? So you can't make more time, but you can learn how to manage and to prioritize so that you have more time. And that's what I'm talking about today. So I am the red type personality, the anal. I make agendas. I make visual aids. If I was more red, I would have had a PowerPoint, but you know, what's not happening today. Okay, so I'm supposed to have 12 minutes to talk about time management, and I could talk for a few hours about time management. So we'll see if we can go through quickly. Okay, so I picked 5 things. 5 things that I think that you can do to help you better manage your time. The first is not directly related to time management, but it goes with it because it's important. So how many of you have goals? Who has goals? Yeah? Okay, how many of you, keep your hands up if you have your goals written down? Yeah, that's so good. You know that you are far more likely to achieve your goals if you write them down. So those of you who do not have your hands up, you need to go home and you need to write your goals down. So number one is RPM. Okay, RPM stands for results, purpose, massive action. Okay, results, you need to know what you want. You need to know those goals and those dreams. Purpose, you've got to know why you want them. I didn't make this up, by the way. This is Tony Robbins. Purpose is why you want them. Okay, you need to know your why, because when you have a bad day, you need to go back to why you're doing this business. And massive action, whatever it is, whatever way that you want to work your business, you need to do it in a massive way, okay? But keeping in mind that balance. Okay, the second thing is write it down, okay? We have all kinds of ideas, all kinds of thoughts that pop in our head, and if you're like me, you're getting them nonstop, and you need to write those down. If you just keep it floating around in your head, you're gonna keep thinking about all of those ideas. Okay, so I have Post-it notes in my bathroom. I have Post-it notes in the car, so that when I get a new idea or I get something that I'm supposed to get done, I write it down. I also recommend doing what's called a brain dump, and that's just taking time to write everything that you can think of in your head, everything you want to get done, write it all down, okay? Number 3 is combine tasks. So how many of you like sparkly things, right? So the number 3 and number 5 kind of go together, right? So we'll be doing one thing. Okay, I'm over here washing the dishes. Ding, my phone goes off. Oh, okay, I'm gonna send a Facebook message. Then I'm coming back to the dishes. Ding, you know, my messenger goes off. So you want to group those things together. Number 1, just finish your dishes, okay? It's faster if you don't go answer your phone. But you want to, if you have lots of stuff to do in Facebook, you know, you got to set up a party, you have to message some people, you have to engage with some people. Block that together and do that all in one time. Same thing with emails or phone calls. Try to block that together so that you have a phone call time or you have a Facebook only time, okay? And prioritize. So, and the same thing with distractions, eliminate your distractions. So Holly touched on this. You should definitely turn off all of your notifications. Try to eliminate outside distractions when you're working on your business. That's that, yeah. Okay, get a planner. I know a lot of people are big on, you know, just using your phone. I started out that way, and then I broke my phone, and I missed a couple appointments. So now I use this. You can use both, but I highly recommend using a written planner. So prioritize. You have to have a system when it comes to time management, okay? And this is the red A-type personality that I am. Okay, this is actually in the planner, your priorities list. And some people use what's called you back there, you guys can't see it. Some people use what's called a 6 list, okay? I just use a priority list, and how this works, and this works for me. It may not work for everybody, but this is something that someone showed me and it worked for me. Oh, fire. Yeah, could you come hold it? And I need my marker. I know, I'm like really trying to hurry because I want to give you guys some really good stuff. Okay, so this is today's priorities. You should go over your planner the night before so that you know what's coming up. I did. Okay, so right here, I write down the order, the priorities, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we'll go with number 1. So shower, post on Facebook, schedule one-on-one with Jenny, make a massage appointment, very important, follow up with customers, clean the toilets, boo, blitz 5 people, book a flight to conference, and wash the dog. Do you remember in high school what that meant? Wash the dog? That was when people went to smoke pot. They called it washing. I was not a part a taker, but that's fine. That's a true story. That's a true story, really. Okay, so I'm gonna say that number 2, I really need to talk to Jenny. So I'll make that number 2. And then number 3, I have some customers that I really need to follow up with. Okay, so as you're going on in your day, you need to do these things first. Okay, you are not allowed to go post on Facebook until you have these 3 things done. Because fire drills are gonna come up and things are gonna come up. But at the end of the day, you'll go, oh, but I got my 3 things done, I'm good. Okay, so I use a little chart here. So when I start something, well, okay, let's say when I finish something, it's a check mark, okay? Okay, that's done. I did in fact shower. Smells good. Okay, Jenny, hey, can we have a one-on-one?
Yes.
Okay, that's in progress. I'm working on getting a one-on-one with her. I'll talk to you after. Okay, great. Okay, so this, I put a little circle there when it's in progress, and then when it's done, I make that a check mark. Okay. You can also delegate things, or you might not get something done. So I move it. So let's see. I didn't get my massage appointment in. I'm gonna move that to the next day. Okay. I am gonna delegate this, clean toilets, and then I put a J here for Justine. Justine's gonna clean my toilets. Okay. That's right. Okay, and the last thing is, never mind, it really wasn't all that important. So let's do wash the dog. He stinks, but not really a big deal to me right at this point. He can wait a couple months. Okay, so that is how I do my priority list. So does anyone have any questions about this? Is this helpful? Is this helpful? Yeah, you like that? Okay, thank you, Justine.
It's basically a 6 list, right?
It is a 6 list, so you could do 1 through 6. So, but I might do 1 through 3. I might do 1 through 10. Sometimes I'm ambitious like that. So, but the idea here is to not put more on today's priorities than you think could reasonably be done. Okay, so if you had things that you know you're not going to get to today, that goes on tomorrow's priority list. Okay. Or a backlog. So in our customized planner that we've done through time management, so here is the last few days. Okay, that's not a good example. Okay, this is better. Okay, here's my list. Okay, here's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I have a backlog on the next page of things that aren't that important, but eventually, like ideas or something I want to do eventually goes to my backlog. So everything has a place. Everything goes somewhere so that it's not up here, okay? And that's been a really big game changer for me. Now, like I said, this system isn't for everyone. Some of you don't need this much of a system. Maybe you are like my sister and can just, fly by the seat of your pants. But not everybody can do that. I love you, Justine. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to say is, and this is not related to time management, but it's that I want you all to believe in the invisibles. Okay, does anyone know what that means? No, okay. Believe in the invisibles. There are things happening in your business that you're doing, you're working your business consistently that you won't see, okay? It's invisible, but it's happening. So just like someone who's trying to lose weight, okay? You've been exercising, you've been eating right, but you're not seeing the results because it's invisible. But if you continue on and keep working on it, then it will show up for you. Okay, and same thing in your business. You may not be seeing what you want to see in your business, but you continue growing yourself and you continue being consistent and showing up, then it's going to happen. So believe in those invisibles. Okay, Justine's on for Diamond Giveaway. Thank you.
Coming from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life. One day when the light is glowing, I'll be in my cave.
Okay.
So, right. Okay. Hi guys, I'm Justine.
Hi, Justine. So my journey began shortly after Jenny's, and I was a little bit more than skeptical and not very nice about it. Jenny can explain that later. Well, you don't need to go into that. And actually, Jeff was the one that was brave enough that said, "Hey, you thinking about coming to be?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "Okay." Right. So we had known it's randomly. Anyways, in the beginning, I know that when they were talking about social media and asking how much people posted on the beginning, you guys, I didn't post. I didn't want my mom. I didn't want my sister. I didn't want anyone to know. So what happened was the girl that actually enrolled me coaxed me into giving her my password to Facebook. True story. And she started posting for me. And so then, like, my sister and my mom both messaged me and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Don't worry about it." So anyways, I went diamond pretty quickly. And then about a year later, I went double diamond. More than the rank, more than the money, more than anything, my life has changed emotionally. I'm a better person today than I was 2.5 years ago. And that makes me happy. So with that being said, who knows who Nancy Ray Allen is? Who wants to win this? Yeah? Good, because it's in this bag. So here's the other thing, like, these girls are all make lists and like to shop and do stuff like that, and I don't. So there's some greens in here. This is a dude gift, I think, maybe, right? There's some greens in here, and then the Nancy Ray Allen, and then a little note with my phone number on it, right? So in case somebody wants some coaching or some extra advice or sorry. I'm not gonna come and try to get a date in a room full of women. I'm smarter than that. So go ahead and draw, Ashton.
Megan Souza.
Oh, man.
You love Megan. Do you want to draw the other one? Yeah. I'm walk over to her and let her draw it. She failed right through the middle.
Get it, Megan. Oh.
This gift is meant for somebody.
She had a college paper, right?
Oh, I don't know. You guys, I didn't read the directions. I don't know.
Okay, so a little over 2.5 years ago, my sister started this business. And if you've ever seen the show Friends, I am totally Monica. And when I say that, she says she is Joey, for sure. So she
I just gave out my phone number too.
How you doing? Okay, so she's had lots of ups and downs, and I sometimes say that she's a fart in a skillet. I don't even know what that means. Okay, but so she called me up one night. I had no interest in doing this business. In fact, I was the in-home party hater, and she never approached me about doing this business. But what she did say is, she said, "Kylie, I just did this launch party in Richfield, and everybody at the party signed up." She says, "I have this dream board, and I'm gonna do it. This is my year. I'm gonna change my life." Okay, she said that to me, and you know what I said to her? "Justine, I am so proud of you." I didn't even know what she was doing, but I was so proud of her because I never dreamed, and now I have a dream board. And I'm marking things off this green board. I'm marking things off. I paid off my mortgage this year.
Some really nice abs.
Those are my husband's abs. And my son wants a, what's this guy called again? He's a Komodo dragon. My son wants a Komodo dragon. They're like $100,000 and they kill people. I want to fly first class. This guy is here. But anyway, I'm marking things off this list. This May, we paid off our mortgage, my husband and I. We're working on a cabin. We're working on a cabin for next year. I upgraded my ring. That's awesome. Okay, so I didn't believe in dreaming before, and now I do. That's what this business can do for you, is you can make you dream, and it can make your dreams come true. Okay, so sorry for taking so long. I have a gift certificate for a time managed planner, and someone's gonna win it.
Where's it?
Jody Lee.
Oh.
Jody Lee. Congratulations. Okay, I'd love to call my sister back up here. Joey, come on. Please give her a hand, people.
Okay, so here I am again. Who in here does any self-development? Awesome. That's awesome. So, everybody write this down. Or take it note in your phone, or hashtag it if you're Holly, or I'm busy. Okay, are you ready?
No, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Cut into my 12 minutes.
Okay. Your sister talked too long.
I'm scared of her. Okay, happiness comes before success.
Before what?
Success. Okay, true story, guys. True story. Who doesn't feel successful in their business right now? Okay, actually, those people, don't be ashamed. We've all been there. If you don't feel happy or if you don't feel successful in your business, stand up.
What'd you ask? I'm sorry.
If you don't feel successful in your business, stand up. Okay. For those of you who are standing, if you are absolutely happy in your life as a whole, sit down. Okay. This is where it starts. Are you guys ready? All right. Okay, go ahead and sit down. It's true. It really does make a big difference, you guys. When Holly talks about posting on social media about being positive, and everybody that gave advice, nobody wants to do business with somebody that's going to turn around and say, you suck. I met with her yesterday and she was ugly and I didn't like her. Who's going to want to do business with somebody like that, right? So you have to make what's going on in here work first. Now, when I very first started this business and my sister got involved and she started seeing the changes in me, she kept saying, tell me how you do it. Tell me how you do it. I just need to follow you around for a day. Okay, no, you cannot. I'm busy. Like, for real, how many days did I blow you off? Like 100 at least? Just because I didn't have a process. I didn't have a checklist. I was just doing. I was just out there running crazy and sharing it with people. And the more people I wrapped, and the more people that got awesome results, and the more people that signed up, the happier I got. And the happier I got, the more people started coming to me. And the more people that started coming to me, it was like this spiral. But it all started with just a little bit of hint of success. Okay, just a little bit of hint. Along the way, everything started changing in my life. You guys, I can't give you a process for self-development. I can't tell you to get up at 6 o'clock every morning and read a self-development book. I could, but that's not who I am. So what I'm gonna tell you is what happened to me, okay? When I started this company, I didn't pay Idaho Power. Sorry. I know, right? They couldn't shut off my power. My sister and my mom and my brother had bailed me out financially just about every 3 months, 6 months, something tragic would happen and they would have to come and then we would have this, what do they call this, like intervention meetings or something where they sit down and talk about all the things that I'm doing wrong and how I need to pull it together and sometimes my brother would come all the way from Oregon to have this meeting and it was a frequent flyer meeting for me. Like they were always coming and saying, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And when somebody tells me that I need to do something, guess what I do?
Talk louder.
The exact opposite. I don't want to talk
But I
louder.
can hear you.
Then come and sit in the audience.
I'm over here self-development.
Okay. So anyways, we kept having these intervention meetings because I didn't like my life. I didn't like my job. I didn't like myself. Because I didn't like all of those things, guess what? I was convinced that my family didn't like me. That they came over to do these intervention meetings to tell me how horrible I was and to tell me how I needed to get my crap together and show me how much better than me they were. That's what was going on in my mind. It wasn't true. They were coming over to tell me this stuff because they loved me, because they cared, because they believed in me. The things that this business has brought me through self-development has healed a relationship, has made me closer to my mom. It's made me a better mom. It's made me be able to stand up here in front of you guys and say, you know what? I'm enough. I want every single one of you to feel the way that I feel when I wake up in the morning. I want every single one of you to be able to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm worth it. I can do this. When you can do that, it doesn't matter how you get to that point, whether it's through Nancy Ray Allen CD, whether it's through talking to me, whether it's through watching a motivational video on YouTube, whether it's just being surrounded by people that love you, your business is going to start growing. It will start growing so fast that you won't have time to stop and think about what it is that you're actually doing to create all of this happiness in your world. It's just going to start happening for you. But you have to put in the effort. You have to be willing to say, hey, you know what? Kylie, Mom, you're right. I made some mistakes. Thank you for showing me a better way. You have to be willing to say that. And I know that any person in this room, if you're struggling, if you want to be a better person, if you want better out of your business, look around. You guys, we're a team. And teams are only as strong as their weakest link, right? So we're all here to support each other and pull you up and help you come into a better place, okay? If you need some ideas on how to do self-development, on, you know, what I've done, I tend to just pick one area in my life. Like right now, I'm really working on being smarter financially. I'm really working on, so I recruited the CPA to help me figure out like where my loopholes are. Like, guess how hard it was to go to them and say, hey, look, I suck at a budget. You know what I mean? Imagine if that CPA is your sister. Hey, look, I suck at a budget. Pick one area. If you don't like to shower, plan on showering every day. It might make you feel better. You know? For real. If you want to feel like a better mom, put down your phone for 2 hours and get on the floor and play with your kids. Self-development can happen in so many different areas. And you guys, this business is way more than a crazy rent. Way more. On the box when I signed up, when it came in the mail, I remember it getting to my house. And at this point, by the time my kid got here, I was already having second guesses. I was already having regrets because I spent my power bill money, and I knew my intervention meeting was close. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I knew it was coming, and I was having regrets, and this box showed up. And across the front of it, in diagonal, it said, "It will change your life." And I literally tossed the box on my couch and said, "That's the cheesiest thing I've ever heard." It did, and it will, if you let it. So, that's all I have. Am I at 12 minutes? Okay.
Yeah. You want to do it? Introduce yourself. We all know you.
That's it.
We're just gonna do them all together because it's Des. So, Kimberly Carlton.
Lisa Teeter.
Amanda.
Hi. Okay, I always get so nervous to do this, but I swear sometimes it works. It's kind of like coming to church, and it's kind of awkward at first, and then by the end of it, you just feel so much better about things. So I just have a couple questions because I was at your team's One Team, One Mission last May. So May of 2014 with Lisa Fuller. Jenny was there, I think, at Double Dime at the time. Kimberly, you were there. I don't see a lot of familiar faces besides some of the main girls, Kylie and such. So whoever was there, raise your hand. Okay. The One Team, One Mission. Okay, so that's a good maybe fourth of you. How many of you were not even involved in the business at that point? Okay, you guys can look around, there's a lot of hands. This business comes and goes, people come and go. So that just goes to show you how much can change in a matter of a year. Teams will grow and people will go away and new people will come, and you're seeing a lot of new people here. So just remember that when your teams are building and people fall off, it's nothing to be worried about, because if you're going to be one of the main people standing up here, the 2%, you're not going to worry about that. That's going to be nothing. So that's one point I wanted to make coming and watching this team, because this is a big Boise team. My team is a lot of out of state. So I'm just kind of here I try to be a part of it.
You're here being
I'm,
awesome.
I'm family, I guess.
You
Of
are.
course you are.
Another point I wanted to make really quick. Do you guys feel like when you watch the Diamond and Above come talk that they have an insane amount of confidence, right? And when you're first starting out in this business or you haven't quite made it to Diamond, you don't have that. And we're faking it. I mean, honestly, like we look like we're these people that have it all put together, but honestly, we just faked it till we made it. We believed in the business. We believed in the products. We didn't necessarily believe in ourselves coming in. And so we know what that feels like. But what the confidence that you see up here is just, it's just the belief in what we have. That's all it is. And then the third thing I wanted to say, and every time I come to a One Team, One Mission, I always have something different to say. I don't really plan it out. It's just kind of what I'm feeling in the moment. You will hear a lot of stories, incredible stories of people that make it very quickly in this business, and it's very inspiring. However, everybody has their own timeline. Your journey is your journey. The one thing that will kill your business, and please do not ever do this, is comparison. Comparison will kill your business. So when you're seeing other people that make it maybe a little bit faster than you, that's just not your time frame. That's not your timeline. Just continue doing what you're doing. You're growing, as Justine said, and just keep doing it. So that's just the point I wanted to make.
What would you say to people that are really struggling with the fact that they can't find people? They keep saying they can't find people. What would you say to them?
Quit saying that.
That's why you're not finding people.
From your vocabulary.
Exactly. You have to take the can't out of your vocabulary. I don't know statistics, so I don't have numbers as to how many people are on Instagram, how many people are on Facebook, and how many people you come face to face with on a daily basis, but you can find people. Something that I've always kept in my mind is you see people that are at the top of this business. There's somebody out there who enrolled. Do you know who Madra is? Obviously. Okay. The girl who enrolled her, she was consistent. She did not know Madra was going to be a Black Diamond. You know, she just knew that Madra had what she wanted. So there are ambassadors out there. You could end up enrolling someone who's an ambassador. You just don't know who it is. You just never know. So you're just not asking enough people if you feel like there's not enough. You're just not talking to enough people. So I'll stop there because I really didn't plan on doing this. I went to Walmart right before this started. So sorry, this isn't that great. So I'm running through Walmart and I couldn't find a good book or anything, but what I did find was this little decoration for your wall. I think it'd be great in an office, but what it said just really spoke to me for this business. So I'll just read that to you really quick. It says, live your dream, do what you love, cherish every moment, be brave, take risks, create your own happiness, have an open mind and heart, make a real difference, never give up, dream big, be fearless, make every moment count, today is the day. So I thought that was kind of perfect. And then what I also did was I picked up a card, and I'm not going to read it because I think it's kind of personal and it's going to fall into the hands of the person who's meant to have it. So there's a little card in here for you to read with my number on the back in case you ever need to think. Jody Lee, is there a Jody Lee?
Go girl.
Oh, you're terrible. That was wrong. That was not
Oh, sorry. I just want to say thank you to everyone that came. This is awesome. You can fight over it. So a lot of people, and I was one of them when I first started, I thought blitzing was crazy, that silly part, and talking about the black and the green, and just coming from Atlanta 2 weeks ago, I had my shirt on, and really branding yourself, it really does work. That's the craziest thing. Anyway, I have a journal, or you can write names down, or you can get organized. All of the above. Yeah. I have Kylie's number in here for you as well, so she can help us all get. We need Blitz cards. Everyone in this business needs Blitz cards. Like you heard Jenny say, she had hers for a year. I've had people that have sat on theirs for 2 years. I had a girl just signed up last month that had been watching me for 4 years. So consistency is key. And that kind of answers your question. People always come around, just it's not their time yet. And then
Okay, let's see. Even though that it's your birthday, doesn't mean that you always get picked.
It should.
By the way, my name's Ashton and I'm Holly Tucker's daughter. I think you guys can tell. Okay, let's see who the lucky one is.
Don't look. Go try. Okay.
Dexter. Good job. And everybody, I hope you have a great time. Goodbye.
Okay.
you should just let her do the show.
Okay, so if you guys won a bundle of wraps, you guys, it's the equivalent of 2 boxes of wraps.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty
No,
exciting.
it ended up being 6 body applicators and 1 facial. Well, 7 body applicators and 1 facial.
That's $200, guys.
I need a facial after this. Kimberly, come here. You guys, thank you from the bottom of our heart. I honestly have no idea what time it is.
4:58.
It's what?
4:58.
We've never been on time, not once. You guys, this entire thing has been a culmination of a lot of nerves. For those of you who were blessed to see me walk in this morning, or not blessed, who am I kidding? We're so grateful for all the hard work. Yeah, for all the hard work that you guys have put into this. The diamonds and above, the people helping with the tables, Nicole and Mo.
Thank you.
Hi, all your AV equipment here. I really hope that you guys will leave here with some new information. Maybe we are for you, maybe we're not. And if you're not, that's okay. I fully believe you'll come around later. I'm not kidding. I can't even tell you how many people watched me for 2 solid years to watch me be successful at this. There's one before she ever came aboard. I hope that you guys found something life-changing today. I know what this has done for my family and I know what it's done for a lot of people. We are more than a business. We're a family. We share each other's wins and losses and heartaches and successes. And until you guys are actually really in this, and I mean really in this, and see what we're actually about, I don't think that there's really any word to describe it. But we're a lot more than a wrap, that's for sure. We're a family, we're friends, and we really, really hope that all of you guys join in on this journey with us because it is so much fun. And now, I want to take a nap. Okay, you guys, we love you. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, for anybody who doesn't know this, you'll catch on. Ready? Everybody paying attention. You all know this. We are! It works! We are! It works! We are! It works! Okay, goodbye.